Hello everyone, my name is Rizwan bin Mansoor. My number metric is 228041. I'm from Sabah. Today I will present about my E-Portfolio. Okay, this is my research title. It's investigating collaboration between monkeys and its environment at air terjun Lase, Terengganu. Okay, for this one is my objective. My first objective is to examine the effect of environmental elements on the dynamic of the monkey population at air terjun Pasir Terengganu, its behavior. Second is determine which particular environmental factor affect the hydrogen laser, Terengganu region's monkey population, health, and preferred habitat. Okay, now it's my problem statement. That's the purpose of the study. It's to look at the relationship between the environment and the monkey's population in the hydrogen laser Terengganu. This study aims to comprehend the effect of many environmental elements on the behavior, herd, and dispersion on monkeys in this area, including vegetation density for food availability and human activity. Our goal in examining this relationship is to pinpoint important environmental factors that have a major impact on a monkey population and offer guidance on how best to conserve and managing them. Effective conservation measures require an understanding of the relationship between monkey and their environment. The result of this study will be useful in developing well-informed policies to safeguard monkey habitats, lessen conflict between people and wildlife, and guarantee the longevity of the monkey population and the environment in air terjun Lase Terengganu. The delicate balance of the unique ecosystem is threatened by increasing pressure from habitat loss and climate change, making this research especially critical. For my literature review is introduction is a monkeys classified under the order primates and infraorder Seminiformes encompass a diverse group of more than 260 species distributed across the world, tropical and subtropical regions. They vary widely in size, ranging from the small pygmy marmots to the largest mandrill. Monkeys typically exhibit adaptations such as a grasping hand and a feet, forward-facing eyes for deep perception and complex social structure. Their life cycle generally include a prolonged infancy followed by juvenile development and maturation in adulthood, where social hierarchy and reproductive strategy play crucial roles. Taxonomically, monkeys are further classified into two major groups: New World monkey found predominantly in Central and South America, and Old World monkey in Africa and Asia, each distinguished by distinct evolutionary, history, and ecological adaptation suited to their respective environments. Conservation and management strategies, corridors for habitat and protect area. The preservation for primate population depend on the creation of these features. According to Anderson et al. 2007, habitat corridors listen to the consequences for habitat fragmentation and promote homogeneous flow. Further evidence that well-designed corridors can improve landscape connectedness and sustain Biodiversity comes from studies conducted by Beer and Nose 1889. Therefore, habitat and environmental influences on a monkey. Research for vegetation and food. Research has repeatedly demonstrated that the diversity and availability of vegetation are essential to maintaining monkey population. According to Chapman at 2000, the availability of fruit has a significant impact on the social dynamic and foraging behavior of primate group, suggesting that a diversified plant ecology is critical to their welfare. As pointed out that the diversity of plant species in monkey surrounding has a tier. For case studies relevant to air terjun Lasir Terengganu, local primate studies on the Malaysian primate population shed light on the particular environmental difficult, difficult, difficulties and requirements for monkey conservation in areas such as air terjun Lasir Terengganu, em- emphasizes the value of regional research in comprehending the unique dynamic of monkey population and their environments. This study highlights the necessity of focus conservation initiatives that take into account the biological and socio-economic circumstances of the area. So now it's methodology. Uh, Methodology for the study side. I choose at the air terjun Lase at the Terengganu for my research for E-Portfolio. The material that we use for this research is first binoculars and field guides, GPS device, camera traps, and GIS software. For morphological identification, what is a specimen identification that utilizes field guides and binoculars to distinguish between different species of monkey based on the physical traits such as size, color, facial features, markings, and tail leg. Second is a photographic documentation. Snapshot of the monkey. You have witnesses, nothing noteworthy, not not worth that would require more analysis and confirmation. For the method, first is a population survey that determine the number and density of monkey in the various regions of air terjun Lase. Conduct survey to find and count people. This can be um, accomplished by line transit camera traps and oral survey. For data collection, as a point count is every sighting for monkey, including species group size, behavior, and habitats, will be recorded using transit working observation at each site. For camera traps will be installed at a key spot in each type for habitat to record video and photo over the course of say a few weeks or months. For habitat assessment is examine the habitat of the monkey, including the water sources, food sources, and vegetation structure. To ascertain habitat preferences, this entails mapping water bodies, identifying food sources, and surveying flora. For data analysis, we choose a two. First is a mapping location. Plot where long-tailed monkey are found on a map to see their distribution. Second is habitat preferences that perform statistical analysis to ascertain the correlation between the presence or abundance of monkey and environmental variables such as a logistic regression or generalized linear models. For expected outcome, studying the relationship between monkey and their environment and their surrounding in air terjun Lase, Terengganu is expected to provide a thorough understanding of the way in which environmental factors affect monkey population and behavior. The goal of the research is to pinpoint the fundamental variables that influence the behavior patterns and population dynamic of monkey by examining how this population respond to various environmental circumstances, including food availability, vegetation type, and human activity. Furthermore, the research aims to identify particular environmental factors that influence the well-being of monkey population and their favored habitat in air terjun Lase Terengganu, the long-term viability of the monkey population in this area as well as the ecosystem that depend on are anticipated to be ensured by these findings, which are ultimately anticipated to support evidence-based conservation effort targeted at protecting monkey habitat and recruiting human-wildlife conflict. Okay, for the research budget, I just spent the the transport to go to the air terjun Lase Terengganu, which 1,218 ringgit only. Okay, now it's my milestone that we can see. That's my milestone. It's we do the research cycle at March until April. Introduction, April. Objective is April, and problem statement is on the April. For literature review, I do at April until May. Methodology, May. For expanded outcome, we do at the May until June. Research budget still June. Milestone and giant chart also June. Okay, now it's my Jan chart that we can see. We do the research at 4 months, which is March, April, May, and June. And lastly, that my reference, I have nine reference for this e-portfolio. So that's all for my presentation today. Thank you.